was really nice music, so we would end up putting it somewhere else. But that scene, if I thought the scene was fine without music, then we didn't use music. And that was disappointing to him sometime, of course it would be. But we never threw away a piece of his music.
One of the lovely things about this film is the equal weight that you give to the four key members, but also the acknowledgement of the wider Merchant Ivory team. Could you talk a little bit about the structure of the film?
It was very important for me to highlight all four. I just felt like a Merchant Ivory film wouldn't be a Merchant Ivory film without Ruth and her contribution, and then Richard Robbins as well. So Jim helped me find the structure. He didn't realize it at the time, but I was interviewing him, and he said at one point, I was talking about Howard's End, and he said, well, Howard's End, that was Ruth's film. That's what you said, and a light bulb went off in my head, and I was like, because we were looking for the right way to structure this film, and it was a challenge. We were talking 50, 60 years, and and all the players and the people involved, and when Jim said that, Howard's End, that was Ruth's film, then I realized, we could match up each of the four kind of most well-known, most critically lauded films with each person, and so it just made sense to do it in that way. Ismail, negotiated the rights to do A Room in the View. Morris was, an important film that Jim wanted to do right after the success of A Room in the View, and then Ruth Howard's End, and it felt just, The Remains of the Day is just such an exquisite, gorgeous score, and a lot of people say that, Richard Robbins is the best score. And so that's how we did it, but it was very important to me to kind of shine a light on each person's contribution.